Misconceptions. We all have them, like thinking cracking your knuckles gives you arthritis, or that goldfish have 3-second memories. And up until last week, I was absolutely convinced that Mitsubishi only made irrelevant cars, perfect for the kind of people who proudly do all their shopping at the dollar store. But guess what? Misconceptions get shattered. Turns out your phone is dirtier than a toilet seat. Eating before swimming won't make you sink, and shockingly, the new Mitsubishi Outlander isn't just decent, it's actually impressive. Hey, I'm Zane from I Love Cheap Cars, and I've spent nearly 2 decades test driving Mitsubishis. Aside from the Evo, which is always a riot, I've never really vibed with the brand. Why? Because their cars always felt 5 years behind, from styling to features to power. So when the all-new 2022 Outlander pulled up at my office, I was ready to be underwhelmed, and then, well, let's just say I wasn't. But here's the thing. It only took a few moments behind the wheel to realize I wasn't going to be disappointed. Oh, actually, I was shocked, surprised, maybe even impressed. Had I been wrong about Mitsubishi this whole time? Yeah, I think so. Step inside the 2022 Outlander and you'll see what I mean. The interior, genuinely nice. Minimalist but refined. Simple enough to feel clean, yet premium enough to feel expensive. And my favorite feature, this fully digital gauge cluster. The animations are unlike anything I've ever seen in a car at this price point. It's sharp, smooth, and just cool. Wait. Then there's the infotainment system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, high-res display for the 360-degree camera system, plus a wireless charger, tri-zone automatic climate control, and seats with quality stitching that flow right into a spacious second row and a cleverly hidden third row for kids. Now, the exterior? It's still recognizable, but Mitsubishi cranked up the style factor. Everything's been sharpened, accentuated, and modernized. Model name stamped proudly on the hood. Blacked out center grille for a bold look. 360-degree front camera for a full view. Yes, the DRLs above with sweeping chrome accents. LED headlamps on the corners and fog lights below. This isn't just a refresh, it's a statement. And honestly, I didn't see this one coming. Under the hood, the Outlander packs a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder, pushing out 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. Now, on paper, that doesn't sound like much. But here's the kicker. Paired with its so-called 8-speed CVT, which is a bit of a mystery since CVTs technically don't have gears, it actually feels way more powerful than you'd expect. I put it to the test on a 5-hour road trip just a few days ago, and honestly, I was impressed. The ride was comfortable, responsive, and surprisingly sporty. Even better. My wife and kid were in the back, and everyone was having a good time. No complaints, no discomfort. For a vehicle that's more affordable and compact than some competitors, that's saying something. And speaking of value, the Outlander isn't just about looks and comfort. It's also packed with top-tier safety and tech. Adaptive cruise control keeps highway drives effortless. Blind spot monitoring for extra awareness. A full suite of advanced safety features, exactly what you'd want in a modern family vehicle. For a brand I'd written off, this Outlander is making a very strong case for itself, I have to admit. Adjusting the safety features, not the most intuitive process, even I struggled with it. The menus are buried in the instrument cluster, and figuring out how to tweak individual settings isn't exactly straightforward. But the driving modes, that's a different story. This thing gives you 6 different modes. From Eco for efficiency all the way to snow, sand, and dirt. A solid setup for an all-wheel drive vehicle built for year-round driving. And then there's the handling. Your eyes, this is where the Outlander really caught me off guard. It's sporty steering feel, tight, responsive, and direct. Comfortable ride. long drives don't leave you sore. Well-balanced chassis, no rattling, no floatiness, just solid performance. So how was I so wrong about the Outlander? I had to dig deeper. Did Mitsubishi finally step up their game, or was I just misinformed? What I found out? You're not gonna believe it. Now it all makes sense. Mitsubishi tapped into its alliance with Nissan and Renault to build an Outlander that's better than anything it could have done alone. And honestly, that's a smart move. Because this Outlander, it drives great, packs a ton of features, and this fully loaded model still comes in under $40,000. So the idea that Mitsubishi makes terrible crossovers? Yeah, that's just a misconception. I'm Zane from I Love Cheap Cars, and I'll see you next time